we will understanding to the concept of what the overfitting and underfitting. Okay. So let's start. First, you know about the bias and variance. Okay, bias and variance. What is a bias? What is a variance? We will understand in a previous video what is a bias and variance. So in this video, we will understand in the overfitting and underfitting. So first we start with a data set, right? Let's consider we have a data set. Data set. In the data set, we have a thousand data points. Okay. In a data set, we have thousand data set. In that particular, we are splitting into we are splitting in two parts. There is one is the training and second one is the testing. Training and testing. Okay. Um, in training and testing, we simply do many things. In that particular case, we are doing a hyperparameter tuning, hyperparameter tuning, right? Hyperparameter tuning and minimum task, mini task we perform in a testing the data. Okay. In that particular case, let's understand and assume we are starting with what is overfitting and underfitting. So first we start with the train data. Okay. Uh, so we have a train data, and similarly we have test data. Okay. That is splitting that in particular segment. So in a particular case, if if their model is a very good accuracy, very good accuracy in training data set, as well as very good accuracy in test data set. That's called as a generalized model, right? And that is a we are aiming to be your model become a generalized. So this is a generalized model that we aim, right? What is your aim? Aim is to become a generalized model. Training as well as test accuracy, both are a very good accuracy that we aim when we train your model. Okay. In that particular case, let's start with a that's a graph. Okay, and now we will understanding the what is the underfitting, overfitting, and uh, generalized model. So that's we have a data frame and we are distributing the data in a that's the data points. Okay, and we are that's the actual point. Okay, that's the actual point, and this line we are drawing, right? This line is a basically is a predicted point. What is it? This is a predicted point. So you will see in that particular graph, this is a underfitting. What does underfitting mean? Underfitting mean basically the model is a or in a training data set is a accuracy is too high, right? When you calculate that error, okay, this error, so this error become too high in a training data set, as well as when new point is come someone here. So that particular case also, basically this predict point not capture all the actual data point. So it's a underfitting condition. In the underfitting condition, it's a high bias as well as a low variance. Okay, high bias it's mean the model is not capture all the data points and that's a create a big error basically. This is a underfitting condition. And overfitting condition, right? Overfitting condition, the model is to capture all the data points. You will see in that particular video, you see this is the data points, and and that's the predicted point. Try to capture all these data points. That is a actually bounder. When you see in that particular case, the training accuracy is very high, very high. But what happening in a overfitting condition when the unseen data or test data point is comes from someone else. So this create a error, right? It's mean when you do the testing in the testing phase or unseen data came in that particular phase, the accuracy error decreases. This is the overfit in a overfitting condition. This all the actual point and predicted point basically is overlap in each other, right? In the noise data or something is a robust data. But in what is happening in a generalized format? In general format, what happening? The low bias as well as low variance is your generalized format. In that particular case, the actual point is going through the similarly and create a and try to capture all the data points. It means okay. In that case, the accuracy is the training data is a good. Okay, good. As well as when came is a new data point, in that particular as well, the accuracy is a high. So this we want in your model. I hope this is for overfitting and understanding, and we will understand how to minimize. Minimize is basically overfitting by the regularization, right? By the regularization. Second, we using the feature selection. Feature selection. Similarly, we are going with feature selection and some basic concept of the find a missing value. Okay, this feature engineering basically. Feature engineering that you perform. That all tasks we will perform and implement the your underfitting and overfitting condition. Okay, so this is for today's video. We'll understand.